Hey, trick class, we're going to look at the even and odd properties of sine and cosine. So what the even and odd properties mean is that the cosine of the negative of an angle, the opposite of some angle, would be the same thing as the cosine of the original angle, like if we didn't negate anything. And that's because the cosine is the x-coordinate on a unit circle. So if I were to, let me pull up a unit circle. So recall when we are on a unit circle, when we rotate in the counterclockwise direction, those are positive angles. That's a positive 30 degrees. But if I were to rotate in the the clockwise direction, yeah, it says 330, but it's also negative 30. It'd be the same thing. Those are what we call, again, coterminal angles, are negative 30 and 330. And if you notice what happens, the cosine, the x-coordinates are exactly the same. Same value and same sign. But the y-coordinates, the 1/2 here, because I'm going up, remember y is how far up we go off the x-axis or down. So because I'm going up, if I go counterclockwise, and I'm going down, if I go clockwise, I end up with the opposite y-coordinate. And that's what it means to be an odd function. So the input being negated causes the output to be negated. That's an odd function. The input being negated causing the input to not change at all. That's an even function. And so cosine is even, but sine is odd. And that's what we're getting at here. All right, so cosine of negative 45 degrees. So again, here's positive 45 degrees. And there is cosine. Again, cosine is the x-coordinate of these points on the unit circle. If I were to go, instead of positive 45 degrees, if I were to go negative 45 degrees, and again, the way I know that this is where I would stop is I'm just subtracting 360 minus this 315, and that is 45 degrees. So that's a negative 45 right there. You can also think of it as like this is the first special angle, this is the second. This is the first special angle in that direction. This is the second. So that's the negative 45 as well. So you can see the x-coordinate there is exactly the same. So for cosine of negative 45, it's the same as cosine of positive 45. It's that square root of 2 over 2. So fraction, square root 2, 2 in the bottom, and that's our answer.